You know we got this bitch on smash. Pretty and I love some pretty bitches. Come and shake that ass.
Hello Sholo with us.
Hello.
So might as well ask, how did you come up with that name, Hello Sholo?
All right, so I was already going by Shello, cause my last name is Shell. But I had an interview. I mean, not interview. I had a show in St. Lucia.
Yeah,
We did a festival in St. Lucia, and before the festival, we went and performed at one of the elementary schools or whatever. And like I was saying hello in my ad lib because it rhymed with Shello. So once we finished the show, I took it. We went to the market in the area or whatever to go get something to eat. And as we
yeah,
walking through the market or whatever, one of the girls from the school, she was running past us. She was like, "Hello, Shello. Hello, Shello. Hello, Shello." And from there, it
yeah.
just kind of stuck. I was like, it's appropriate. It's marketing.
So I don't know if you, well, you must know, did you hear about the passing of Malcolm Jamal Warner?
Yes, I did.
Yeah. Were you a fan of the show and him as an actor?
Yeah, the Cosby Show's pretty big, for the anybody in the black community coming up.
Yeah,
It's a it's a household. It's one of those families that you see with the white. You normally have the white families or whatever that are complete or whatever, and
yeah,
that was a black family that embodied that. You know what I'm saying? So it's a good setting for us to have something like that on television, and I think he did a really good job when he played Theo on that show. So
yeah. I also
rest
saw
in
that he
peace.
was a an artist too.
I did.
Yeah.
I seen something. I think I did see something. You met him and he was playing the guitar or some shit like that. Oh, can I cut on this? My bad.
Yeah, yeah, I did see that. And
Yeah,
I seen two other 80s icons pass. I just seen the Hulk Hogan news and
yeah,
Ozzy Osbourne.
yeah.
But you know
Rest in
about the
peace.
Cosby Show and everything. What are your thoughts on those two 80s icons as well?
They're both legends. You know what I'm saying? Ozzy, of course, another music legend, just a different genre. Uh, he
Yeah,
he pioneered a lot of the gothic rap thing. I mean, not gothic rap, gothic rock stuff for a lot of them. So that do rock. So and he's a role model for like the gothic scene or whatever. So just for him to pioneer and spearhead that, like I know the rock community's taking a toll on that. So rest in peace to him. I'm a huge wrestling fan, honestly. I'm not the biggest fan of Hogan, just because I always thought he was boring. I thought he had four moves and that's it.
yeah,
And I thought he honestly thought he was overrated. And once I found out that he was kind of racist, I wasn't a big fan of his. But it is what it is. I don't wish death
yeah.
on nobody. So wish him rest in peace.
I know. I seen the comments. It's really split with him online.
Yeah,
There's people saying like he did put everything on the map for how the business is now, and then
yeah,
there's others that some of the stuff he said over the years they can't
yeah.
overlook it.
I mean, I
Yeah,
can't take away what he's done for the business. You know what I'm saying? He
yeah,
was another pioneer in his business or whatever. I just his personal life I really can't get with, but. Like I said, once again, I don't really wish death on nobody or for nobody's
yeah.
family. So, rest in peace.
So I guess during that time you were first listening to music. What was the thing that captured your attention to do music?
I've always been a fan back in the day of like growing up, just all the stars that were going on. I was a big fan of DMX and the Rough Riders. I was a big Mace
Yeah,
fan. Down South, big Outkast fan. Lil Jon and the East Side Boys. But just growing up listening to all of them, my dad was big on Trick Daddy, Snoop Dogg, No Limit. Um, so
yeah,
growing up for me, kind of started with Cash Money because a lot of them, they're not too far from my age. You know what I'm saying? So to see them do their thing, and then it kind of evolved once Ludacris came in the game because I like the style of rap,
Yeah,
and I like that he was a lyricist. But I think what took the cake for me, honestly, was Nelly. One, Nelly had a style like nobody else's. He just came in and did his thing. And 50 Cent, the way 50 Cent spearheaded the
yeah,
game, and then he brought a crew in, and they all went platinum and stuff. Like those were the things where I actually started rapping from there. Like the first song
yeah.
I ever recorded over was over Nelly's EI, and just my approach to the
That was a
game
big
and
song.
like say that
Yeah,
again.
that was a big song.
Yes, and just my
Yeah,
approach to the game. Period. I like to say I take that I take 50 Cent's approach with business and moving and music. I got my own
yeah,
little crew as well too. Biscuit House with Don P, the Flavor God, and Flavor God Black. And honestly, with Ludacris, the Ludacris's lyrics were always on point. He was a lyricist, so
yeah,
I kind of like took all three of those styles and just started running my own career until I just found my own thing for real, for real.
So when you started doing music, what was your thoughts when you're like actually in the process of doing it?
When I do music, I kind of just I think about what I want to hear, how I want it to sound, what type of music I want to hear, and then not only that, I'm I kind of marry the beats. It's with the beats, there's like it's a love at first hear thing. You know what I'm saying? If I normally with my beats, I can if it's the right beat, I can go ahead and start writing right there. And then
Yeah,
my thought process is Lil Wayne's my favorite rapper, so I always think what would Weezy do, and then from there
yeah,
I kind of roll with that, whether it be like style, whether it be like the lyrics or whatever. I just always think what Wayne do. It may not be exactly what he would do, but I'm actually thinking about his approach.
yeah, he's been very successful, so
Yeah,
can't go wrong with that blueprint.
best rapper alive, man.
Yeah. So I guess I could ask you, who would you want to have as your dream collab and why?
Dream collab. I want to collab with Pharrell Williams.
Pharrell.
I believe he is the best producer ever. I've seen him do like wonders with everybody. His sound has
Yeah,
always been different. It's been fresh, and I know like with my style and his style, we can make some amazing music. And I want that to happen pronto. 'Cause ain't no time like the present. He just put
yeah,
out the album with the clips. That album is amazing. I have that
yeah,
album on replay like crazy.
yeah. It's hip hop.
Yes,
It's definitely a hip hop album, man.
yes, love it.
So could you tell us what project you have right now?
Right now I'm working on my latest mixtape. It's called the Camo Print. It's gonna release. I'm going back like how the artists used to do the gangster grills and stuff. They go get the DJ or whatever. They make jack
Yeah,
beats or whatever. Well, I'm going to get a DJ to host it, but instead of jacking beats, what I did was I got with a couple producers and we flipped beats. We kind of like what Tory Lanez did with the Chicks tapes or whatever, where he took a beat, they sampled it or whatever, made it your own thing versus just jacking the beat. So
yeah,
what we did was we took some beats, we flipped them, made it my own song. I co-produced a couple of those songs on there. Right now we got two parts to it, but we're looking to release the next part. I want to say next month. Hopefully we can get it done by next month. But the camera print on the
okay.
way. The
Yeah,
latest project my last project I released was back in 2020. I released two projects. I released Shello season 3. It's on all streaming platforms, and I released
yeah,
the Biscuit House compilation. It's called Pull Up to the House, and it features all my people that I normally do music with, whether it be like my producers, Banger Boys, Lit Boy, Rob Thomas,
yeah.
yeah, and then they got Flavor God Black on there, and they got Don Peter Flavor God on there as well too, and more artists.
Okay, so what do you want listeners to take away from when they listen to your music?
When they listen to my music, I want them to. I feel like my music is like, first off, I made hustlers music. So I want my music to
Yeah.
encourage you to grind. You know what I'm saying? I want you to, when you listen to it, be like, I want you to do something. I want motion. I make my music based off motion, and also I make like fun music. You know what I'm saying? Stuff to get you ready for whatever you're getting ready to go to. My beats are very, energetic.
Who would you consider to be the top five goat?
Top five GOAT or my favorite artist.
Uh, well, we just talked about your favorite.
I mean, I could tell
Well,
you my top five favorites, but as I feel like in that discussion, I feel like there's more. There are five artists that you could say are the best rappers, or I feel like
yeah.
you could say what are your favorite rappers.
Well, give both for everyone to
For both,
see the difference. Or
okay.
you see.
Top five best rappers. I want to go with. I'm putting Wayne first all day. Uh, Jay Z next. I want to say Jadakiss third. Um, who really rapping for real? Um,
Hmm.
Jadakiss third, Fabulous fourth, and Andre 3K. He don't rap enough for me, honestly. But I'll put him in there because when he do it, he do it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Andre's elite level.
yes. Now my top five favorites are Lil Wayne, so he's number one on both.
Yeah,
Next, I put Ti number two.
yeah.
I put Jay Z number three. I put Kanye number four, and I got Gucci Mane at number five.
Okay. But yeah, uh, that's why I had asked because the way that when you said you do hustle music, I said let me see. Uh,
Who's in his
yeah.
catalog? Yeah, a
But
lot of
then you
hustle, a
broke
lot
it
of hustle.
down. You broke it down like, yeah, you broke it down good because you said there's your favorites and then there's the actual list.
Yeah,
So yeah. So are there any shows coming up where people could check you out? Because I heard that you've opened up for some artists in the past, some
yeah.
name artists.
I've opened up for Waka Flocka. I've opened up for Gorilla Zoe. I've opened up for Young and May. We recently opened up for Tusi and with the boy named Yellow Beezy. I've opened up for the Migos.
Yeah.
Next, I just headlined a festival out in Atlanta recently, the Rob Thomas Fest. We were there out there on Saturday. We headlined that, smashed it. Um, Next, I want to do something in my city for real, for real. I want to put together a big show in my city,
Yeah.
and then I want to take Biscuit House on the road. We do like a little promo tour. We gonna do like pop up shops, meet and greets, and all that. So that all that's coming up. But first things first, I do want to take care of a big show in my hometown, Columbia, South Carolina. Us,
Yeah.
Biscuit House, and then a couple of other artists in the city that are popping.
So expound upon that. Like, tell us about like how the scene is in your area.
There's a lot
Where
of
you
talent. There's a lot of talent in my area. Honestly, I think the issue is there's no camaraderie. Like a lot of people don't get together and collab and put the projects together, or like even songs together.
yeah.
So I think that's the issue. Like I feel like my city could really like do something if we all actually work together and promote each other the way we're supposed to. But but honestly, that's something that I've been working on too, because I play a factor in that too. I wasn't big on that in the past, but now
Yeah,
I realize like there's so much flavor in the city and everything. So I'm like, I gotta work with these different people, put them together, see who sound good with who. Because I'm all about making the best music. You know what I'm saying? It don't
yeah,
matter to me. Like I'm a I'm a big fan of like Kanye's process, because when he put people together on things that he feel like sound the best, and that's kind of where I'm at with my music. And here in Columbia, South Carolina, there's so much flavor. There's so much talented artists. We just don't have the resources, and we don't stick together. So
yeah.
I'm trying to play my part in whoever I'm linking with already. Let's let's get this together. Hey, go work with such and such. I think y'all gonna sound good together. You know what I'm saying? That's the piece that I'm trying to play.
Oh, that's interesting because the next question I was going to ask you was about um, working with different regions and your thoughts on Drake saying the UK rap scene has the lyricists that are the top in the world. Do you know anything about UK or even like
I'm not
Toronto?
I'm not the biggest on like the outside scene. I know Drake does a lot of work with a lot of them. I forgot the Central C. Is he from London? Where's Central C
Yeah,
from? He's from London.
yeah,
I know
yeah.
I've heard a couple of his stuff, and I think he's talented. Um, Toronto, I haven't heard too many Toronto rappers outside of what Belly and what my boy name is. He produced too. He produced Meat Mills back to back. What's his name? Cash, his manager. I forget the
Oh,
boy name.
I can't
Nav, Nav,
Oh,
Nav is
Nav.
hard. I like Nav music. I
Oh,
like
yes.
I like Nav. I like Belly. The Weeknd, he ain't a rapper, but he's one of my favorite artists right now too.
Yeah.
I think he's been making incredible music as well too. So I'm not here to knock whatever's going on the overseas scene, because everybody kind of doing their thing right now. It's about having your own flavor, and it's about finding your lane and who really rocking with you, because that's where you're gonna make your money.
Yeah. So, what do you feel that you bring to the hip hop game?
As of
It's
right
like,
now, oh, go ahead, my bad. Are you ready?
yeah,
Oh, all right. Me personally, I'm bringing I'm bringing a different style. Like when you actually hear my music, I don't really sound like nobody else. Everybody else trying to kind of follow a format. I don't do that. Like I said, I make
yeah.
my
You know,
music
it's
off.
so funny as you're saying that. I was talking to a friend about that because there was a clip that I seen on either Instagram or Threads where they had DMX on stage, Redman, Method Man, and I can't remember. It might have been LL Cool J. And they said, "Oh, you notice everybody sounds different on the stage." And they're like,
Hmm.
that's hip hop." And I was
Yes,
like, "That is true. There was everyone had a style for themselves.
yes.
You couldn't
and
invite,
and I feel like right now everybody's following Future, everybody following Young Thug, Lil Baby. They was following the Migos before. Nobody kind of got their own style, and that's something that one of my favorites back in the day was saying, even about people just going to jack other people's, like people from another region jacking another region style. Pimp C, he used to always point that out. He used to always say nobody got no originality or whatever. And
yeah,
we over here at Biscuit House, we pride ourselves on being different from everybody else. We don't even sound like nobody in our city for real, for real. So when you hear our music, you don't know where we coming from. People think we from LA. They don't even be knowing we from the South for real, until they actually hear us in like interviews and stuff. They be like, oh, okay, I would have never got that or whatever. But now we right here in Columbia, South Carolina, making noise. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
our stuff is just different. It don't sound like nobody else. It's fresh. And shit, everything that you hear, you're gonna wanna listen to it straight through, like no stops. Like right now,
yeah.
I got the Rob Thomas Fest playlist on Apple Music or whatever. It was my set from the show that we just did this weekend. Play it all the way through, no skips,
Yeah,
none.
that's the art of making a complete project.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So is there any lasting words you want to tell the viewers?
The Camo Print on the way. Follow me on Instagram at Hello Sholo 15. Follow my YouTube, Hello Sholo Vision. Watch my videos. I got all my music on all the streaming platforms that you're listening to. Right now, my latest single is Them Cheeks featuring DJ L Doggin and Official 3. He's going crazy right now. Um,
Yeah.
just just follow me and I'm gonna lead the way, take y'all where y'all need to be. Hello.